Family tripping rocked up in Scarborough with some baggage, some negative preconceived ideas about the Yorkshire seaside town. But we're pleased to say these were blown out of the water. With its glorious harbour, beautiful beaches, and with so much to see and do, Scarborough is a coastal gem. This is South Bay, a more classic seaside experience with amusement arcades, fairground rides and sweet shops. And this is North Bay, which has blue flag status, in recognition of its excellent water quality and well-managed beach. We started out at South Bay's Harbour, filled with an assortment of recreational boats and fishing trawlers. You can take boat trips, and we did hop aboard a boat, but we didn't set sail. Instead, we learnt about Seagrown, the UK's first offshore seaweed farm that's doing amazing things to help mitigate climate change and improve the health of our oceans. The boat is a cafe and visitor centre. Right by the tranquil harbour is the adrenaline rush of Luna Park. Thankfully, it's quite small, as we had to hot-foot it to Peasholm Park in time for the battle for Peasholm.
The submarine's taking heavy damage! Oh. As the planes dive down on the submarine!
It's a spectacle that's been taking place for over 90 years. The 30-minute show, which has live music beforehand, is on 3 times a week during the summer.
The dock is on fire!
And it costs around £12 for a family ticket. We only realised at the end that some of the boats have people inside. The Oriental-themed park is a lovely peaceful place when the bombs aren't going off. Just across from the park is the largest open-air theatre in Europe, and plenty to keep the children entertained, including an historic water shoot. And Peasholm Station. Miniature trains take passengers on a scenic journey to near the Sea Life Centre in North Bay. We then headed to South Bay Beach with the aim of winning, but inevitably losing a few pennies. And took a stroll on the sand. There's a bit of a pirate theme going on, with pirate boat rides and crazy golf. With only 2 days in Scarborough, we didn't venture into town, but if you want to save your legs, you can take the tramway, built in 1881. Exhausted after our first day, we headed to our rather unusual accommodation at Pinewood Park, which we'll cover in a future video, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications.
Ready to land!
The next morning we headed to North Bay for some much needed beach time. This is where we recommend taking a dip because of blue flag water quality. It's a more natural and peaceful alternative to South Bay. In the distance you can see the Sea Life Centre, where there's also Pirate Adventure Golf, which we didn't have time to do. We also didn't get a chance to visit Scarborough Castle, which overlooks the bay. A short walk from the beach is a fantastic water park with indoor and outdoor pools, a fab place to go at any time of year, but we'll be covering it in a future video on what to do in Scarborough in the rain, so hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss that or our other travel tip videos from the UK and around the world.